all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war, you don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking
my machine. Welcome my machine.
The playoffs are set, and it's going to be good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And it's the former LSU star back in Louisiana, Jaden Daniels. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is DK Metcalf. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. A 43-yard touchdown. The Steelers will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
180. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Sending him on the dive. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, in a play like that will go for a big gain.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw here on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Pass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one does not go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. Sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull that in front further, 13-zip. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Steelers have it. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up fourth and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
First down at the 49-yard line.
20.
Baker throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Austin makes the grab downfield. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, here's Baker. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Throw is caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Reset.
Back-to-back carries here. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Another carry for him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Okay, break. Pat the 60.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offensive line fast.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out.
1st and goal.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
60 license. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Caught, nice gain left side. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Completed left side to Smith. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Regular. What's up?
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. 19. 19. Go.
He'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Returnable from the 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion.
Throwing now off the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Set. Viking 18. Come 19. Come 19. Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
180.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
180. What's up?
Mayfield set to pass. This is Metcalf working that right side.
Big time drop.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
What's up?
Third and short, Mayfield. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's up?
Looking to throw. Headed out right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Jump off caught by his back. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Boswell to add the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going play action. He rolls to his right. Brought in right side by Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Working quickly here.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Baker. Austin's there to haul it in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
180. King.
Baker throwing again. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
180. Regular. Kings. Hey, alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Pistol. What's that?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to try and throw it here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. This is our last play of the quarter. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's dropped and got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Bills football and their season on the line here as they trail. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
180!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Real. Pistol. Alert! What's up?
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. Left side, that's there, caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
That throw behind his intended target.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
180! What's up?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Set. 180!
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, we're 33. 180.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What's up?
It's Pacheco again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 180. Stop.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that That should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert 33.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw is caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 28. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. Here we go. I got him. Cougar 19. Steady.
Airing it out on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a James Cook touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Cougar 19. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
Bills 36. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Steelers with a 2-score lead. break the huddle. It's second down now. Running this one left. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He loses the football, and this is scooped up by the Bills. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
Hey, a normal old stop on third.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He has it at the 22. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man, right side. And the hit arrives shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
That's good for a Bills. First down. 1st and 10.
To throw here on 1st down. One's complete, right side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
To throw. Flush down out to his left. He's going for it himself. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
13 yards.
So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So the Steelers come in and take this on